For the community now, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and many organizations are holding events to put a stop to the violence. Cameron County District Attorney Louise Sines joins us now with more on this topic and what your office is doing. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Of course, great to have you. It's an important topic, and let's just talk about, is this a big issue for Cameron County, domestic violence? It
is a very, very serious problem for Cameron County and Brownsville and the communities. It's a kind of problem that impacts the whole family. When you talk about a domestic violence incident, you talk about something that happened in front of the children. Studies show that when these children grow up, they repeat the cycle. So it's a very, very serious problem. You know, statistics, I can give you all day, but one statistic that sticks to mind is that 1 in every 4 women will get abused. And for the record, men do get abused, but for the most part, it is women.
Yeah, it's a number that's staggering. And have you seen more victims that are coming forward and reporting this, or is there other people who are stepping in?
You know, the raising of public awareness is very important, but it's a double-edged sword. As we raise the public awareness, more and more people, especially women, feel empowered to report it. So we're very happy to say that more people are reporting it, but of course that means that we're seeing the real, true effect of the increase in the spike in cases. Yes, ma'am.
And you have an event that's going on. It's the 9th annual Petals on the Lake. I had the opportunity to be at this event last year, and let's just talk a little bit about it. The key is really just raising awareness in the public.
So raising awareness, we've come to realize that as prosecutors, by the time that we come into the cycle, it's at the very end. In other words, the woman has been battered, she's been, kicked, punched, hair has been pulled, she's been thrown to the floor. So the answer is the prevention of domestic violence. And the first step in preventing domestic violence is to raise the awareness. So we're reaching back to, junior high kids, high school and college kids. This year we're holding our function at the college because we've come to realize that we need to focus on the young people to try and instill in them the age-old adage of you don't hit a woman and the age-old adage of just respecting each other. Do not resort to violence when you have, issues in life that we're all going to have.
And what's really going to be impactful about this event tomorrow is that your guest speaker, who is a survivor of domestic violence, and I think that just really drives it home. It almost gives you the face of, what it looks like to be a victim.
She's an amazing survivor, a survivor in the worst sense. She was shot but for the grace of God, she survived. And she not only survived, but she went ahead and succeeded now as a restaurateur in Houston. So we're very proud that she's going to be a speaker. Hopefully she will, instill in other women, yes, something can happen like this to you, but guess what? You can survive, and you can make the most of it, and you can go on to lead a successful life.
And the event is tomorrow at UTRGV starting at 6 o'clock. And what would be your advice to someone who may be experiencing abuse from a spouse or a loved one?
First of all, report it. You don't have to stay in this relationship. There's people out there that are willing to help you. There's faith-based community organizations. There's the DA's office. There's law enforcement. Your neighbors, your relatives are willing to help you, but you've got to be the one to raise the alarm first.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Sines.
Thank you for having me.